welcome to the sixth TROOPcast of the Troops of UNSC. All of you YouTubers and watchers and listeners and all of that, hoping that this will be your source for the latest Halo news, Troops of UNSC clan information, and all the other stuff that you might be missing by not paying attention. I do want to say first up front that I'm sorry for the past couple of weeks and months of missing the uploads of the TROOPcasts. I have been doing a lot of editing, and we've had all the holidays, and I think that can all be kind of excused. I, of course, am UNSC Trekman, the leader and co-founder of the Troops of UNSC, all the way back from 2007 in June when we started this thing. Joining me tonight is going to be my co-hosts, Captain UNSC Tango and Major General UNSC Iron Merc. Hey guys, thanks for joining me tonight.
What's up? How's it going?
And joining the TROOPcast today as our special guests, we're going to start off with UNSC Geimer, who was originally scheduled to be here, and we couldn't figure out where he was, and then he showed up. UNSC Gucci Man, who is a returning guest star. He's been with us once before. Welcome him back.
Hey, what's up?
We've got UNSC Demon, one of the newbies to the clan and newbies to the Halo universe. Welcome, Demon.
Hello.
We got Stealthy Nick, who's a brand new guy to the clan, and we're glad to have him on board.
Hell of a shot.
And last but not least, I believe we've got Shepard in 70. Thanks for joining us, all you guys, tonight. I'm going to shout out here and go down the list. Geimer, go ahead and introduce yourself to people so they know who you are and what you do.
Okay. I'm from the UK, 16 years old. Play a lot of sport, football or soccer to Americans, basketball. I'm a massive Lakers fan, Kobe Bryant. I like skating and spending time with mates and listening to music.
All right. Thanks for introducing yourself. All right, Gooch, we've already been through yours because you were on the last ones. Demon, you're up.
My name is Demon. I live in Georgia, and I'm going to school to be a drug task force agent, which is working out really good right now. And I'm new to Halo, very new, like not even a month yet, new. And I just want to say it's an honor to be It's an honor to be a part of the UNSC, and that'd be about it.
All right, well, we're glad to have you on board. Shepard, you're up.
Yeah. Hey there, guys. 21 in college for game art design, and typical college student. Play guitar and waste my other time playing video games. Lots of Halo. Been on Halo since Combat Evolved, and love the game ever since, and I'm happy to be here.
All right, welcome on board, Shepard. Stealthy, you're up.
15, live in Colorado, freshman in high school. Been playing Halo since #1 Combat Evolved. Had Xbox Live for 3 years. Love tacos, play lots of sports, and yeah, that's about it.
Hey, he's
Tacos!
Tacos.
Where the hell's our bacon boy?
Yeah, well, see, if we had Cloud here, we'd have him shouting out bacon after all of that, but unfortunately, he's missing in action tonight. All right, thanks everybody for introducing yourselves, and welcome y'all to the clan. I do want to say a very special welcome to specifically all of our newbies, all of our brand new guys that came in, people who are looking to go competitive, who want to get somewhere in this group of guys, especially Demon, Stealthy, and Shepard. You guys are sight for sore eyes. We're glad to have you on board, and look forward to doing a lot with you guys in the coming time. Getting straight to the point here, let's start off with some clan news. We have some interesting things going on.
Well, hold on one sec.
Okay.
I didn't get to introduce myself.
No, you've been on the previous TROOPcast. You've already been introduced.
On what? The second one?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I didn't get introduced either.
It'd be nice to be like, hey, I'm back. Hi, troops. How's it going? Admin officer.
You're returning. We already know who you are.
You want to see Iron Merc, the admin officer? Nobody important.
That is most definitely a blooper.
You're not important at all. That's why I skipped you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You know what? Demon, your face is a blooper is all I have to say right now to that.
Oh,
thank you, man. I take it as a compliment. Too bad Blackhawk ain't on here.
All
right.
And unfortunately, though, he's got a bedtime.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Anyways.
All right, we're gonna jump.
Let's get back on topic.
Yeah, let's get back on topic here. I may or may not cut that. I don't know. Let's jump into some clan news here real quick. First off, I want to say our heartfelt sadness is coming up. UNSC Nightfall has resigned from the troops of UNSC for a couple of varied reasons, which some of us may agree with, some of us may not. But it's his choice, and it's his call. He's always welcome back whenever he decides that it's worth to come back, and I guarantee you that all of us here will welcome him back when the time comes. So we've lost him, but he's always welcome to come back. At the same time, we have lost we've lost close to around 20 of our other members due to our removal of our CAMs active division, our Casual Assault Marines and Spartans. We decided several weeks ago to go full on competitive. We decided to just basically scrap the whole casual side. We have enough casual stuff going on anyway. We have enough guys that want to go competitive and can still be casual. So we decided to go ahead and just toss in the towel of our cams department and move everybody over to an actual competitive side. The only problem with that is with the loss of Nightfall, we've basically jammed everybody into Risktakers under the command of UNSC Tango here. So he's kind of pulling some double and triple duty, but I think everything's going to work out in the long run as things progress. So any of you who listen, who were in cams, who are not sure what's going on, who didn't pay attention to the site or didn't sign on to Xbox Live and talk to your commanding officer, or couldn't figure out what was going on. This is what's going on. If we dropped you from the website, you have the option to rejoin. You are not banned. But the only people we are accepting into the clan at this point in time are people who desire to go full on competitive, meaning your end result goal is to go into game battles and go into MLG and go towards putting the name of the clan out there on a competitive side of the universe. So that being said, Tango, I'm going to drop this over to you. Hopefully you can talk tonight instead of the other couple of nights when you've been kind of tongue-tied.
That's a different subject we don't need to talk about.
All right, so I'm tossing it over to you for the birthdays.
For birthdays? Okay, let's see if I can do it this time. Okay, first up, we have UNSC Darkness on January 18th. Happy birthday. Zombie Invasion on January 24th. Happy birthday. Sir Septic Sauce, who at the moment is away on leave, but nevertheless, good friend of mine. Happy birthday, man. January 25th. Gabriel, I'll just go with Gabriel. February 3rd. Happy birthday. Acid Burn on February 4th. Happy birthday. And Bobby Day Jr. on February 5th. Happy birthday.
A very heartfelt happy birthday from the entire clan to all you guys. I hope you guys have great birthdays on these coming 4 weeks out here. The next topic I want to touch on is website upgrades. I want to give a really special shout out to Prodigy, UNSC Prod. He constantly continues to amaze me with what he comes up with for our website. And the look we have now is just a temporary staged look, because what he is getting ready to implement in the next 2 to 3 weeks is going to make our website jump into the entire professional world as something completely different than a gaming clan. This is going to be amazing. He showed me a few things here and there, and he's been talking to me about what he's going to be doing for us. It's going to be a different look completely. And it's going to be so extremely well organized, nobody can get lost, which up to this point has been kind of an issue, I guess. I don't get lost, but that's because, I love websites and forums and clicking on links. Apparently, there's a lot of other people who don't know how to do any of that.
That'd be me.
So, thank you, UNSC Prod. Freaking do an amazing job, and keep up the good work. The other thing that we are currently working on and are open to assistance is we are also in the development of a website AI that will help people with their registration, help people figuring out where to post, things of that nature, just a general kind of automated system. And it is named after Ada Wright. The AI's name will be Ada, and that is put up there after Six Side's grandmother, just from some of the things that happened a couple of months back. And that will be on the entire site, so anybody will have access to that kind of user capabilities, and hopefully that's something that Prods is going to be assisting us with as well. So that's something else that we're going to throw on there. We're going to have a full website AI. That's going to be freaking awesome. So yeah, that's the most up-to-date news about the website and all of our new members and birthdays. So I'm going to toss this over to Merc for the next couple of topics, such as being active and our game battles. And I'll jump in here when needed. So Merc, it's up to you.
Okay. Well, how's it going, troops? It's Iron Merc here. Okay, let's get this started. Being active on the site and on Xbox Live. As many of you know from the messages that Trekman has sent throughout the entire clan or whoever is on Xbox Live in his friends list, there's most of the clan isn't just being on Xbox Live. You'll also have being on the clan website, which is a very needed thing. I myself have been guilty of not doing it, but I do try to make a point to get on and just go through any of the intelligence, any messages, just to check up and keep active with the clan. This being said, the clan is Halo 4. It is not Black Ops 2. It's not Borderlands 2. Anything else that's not Halo 4, it does not count.
Exactly.
You may be an avid gamer, but it's Halo 4. That's what the clan's about. I mean, the clan's name is Troops of UNSC, which is something that emphasizes on how much we are a huge fan. We're just a bunch of fans of Halo. And that's why we're here. We're here to share a common love of Halo.
Well, and it's not just that. It's also kind of a matter of
Okay.
Yeah.
Continue.
All right. The other thing is too, it's not that we don't have anything against Black Ops 2 or Borderlands or Assassin's Creed or any of those kind of things. The UNSC doesn't have any problems with other people playing other games. The biggest problem that we have is that when your leaders are on Halo 4, when your other clan mates are on Halo 4, and you're not participating, you're not part of the unit. That doesn't mean the only game you play is Halo 4, but that does mean that we're not a community. We're not here to integrate every game into the set like 90% of the other clans/communities out there. We're here to play Halo 4. If there's a scheduled practice, if there's a scheduled skirmish, if there's a scheduled training session, please be on Halo 4 that day. It's all about Halo 4.
Hey, Trick, can I say something?
Go for it.
The one thing, like Halo 4, we're a competitive clan, so the only thing that we really should be playing is Halo 4 to get better at it. So so we can show our skills and stuff in game battles and MLG, because that's the whole point of the competitive gaming. is because if we're training for Halo 4, we don't need to be playing Black Ops 2 because it's two different types of game types.
Exactly, and nobody who plays Black Ops 2 is going to be good at Halo 4, and nobody who plays Halo 4 is going to be good at Black Ops 2 unless they're specifically bent down for those games. I mean, that's really what there is to it.
I know it was hard for me to convert whenever I come over from Call of Duty to Halo 4, but it's the best change I ever made.
I guarantee you, just about everybody who understands the Halo universe or even enjoys the gameplay of it agrees with you. I mean, hell, I've played both games. I've played Call of Duty, I've played Halo, I've played Mass Effect. I've even messed around with a couple of other games, and the best one that interfaces with my brain is Halo 4. It's kind of weird, but that's why I love the game.
That's the one thing that I like about the UNSC is because the first day that I joined, there was like 8 of us into a lobby, and I never met any of them. And we played a game, and we all come together. I didn't know nobody, and we kicked ass. I mean, and it's just like a natural thing when a bunch of us get together. We destroy stuff. So.
Well, it's all about communication. That's why when we're on Halo 4 and we're in a party and we're practicing as a team. That's why we push hard for the communication, the call-outs, the locations, the teamwork.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
It's a big thing. So, all right. Tango, I'm going to jump this. You know what? Shoot. I'm going to jump this back to... Who do we have that I can throw this to? Gooch! I'll throw it to you!
Here we go.
Start laying some stuff on us about game battles, about Onyx. What are we planning on doing here for game battles? What's our goal?
Okay, thanks. Okay, first off, thanks for the heads up. I love it. But basically, with game battles, we plan to go somewhere. I think this is your view of it. We plan to go somewhere professionally with this. We plan on going to MLG, getting sponsorships, and basically just dominating the MLG circuit. But as of right now, with the whole Microsoft issue, I don't really know what our plans are for that. Hopefully, we'll be able to get back on track real soon.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit of news in here. For a lot of people out there, and I've done some research on this, and the most information I come up with is this little bit that I'm gonna throw out there. For some obscene reason, Microsoft, not 343, but Microsoft, the actual full Microsoft company, has withdrawn their funding of the MLG Pro Tour. Why they have done this, I don't know. I can't find any more information on it or why any of that's going on or any of that kind of stuff. But they did that. They pulled it. Now, in response, the MLG Pro Circuit has dropped Halo 4 from the Pro Circuit standings. That does not mean that they have dropped it from game battles. That doesn't even mean they've dropped it from the full MLG circuit. That means they've dropped it from the Pro Circuit. So, having people that pay to play, that actually, pay money, go to tournaments and go on the circuit and circle around the U.S. and all over the globe playing Halo 4, those guys are pretty much out. The reason why MLG did that is since Microsoft pulled their funding from MLG, the only game which is dedicated to a Microsoft system only that is on the MLG circuit was Halo 4. So basically in response to Microsoft pulling their funding, they killed the only game that was that was Microsoft restricted. So, and I totally understand them actually taking that step, but I think there's something really fishy going on. I've never heard of Microsoft pulling funding from anything as big as a gaming system or a gaming set or tournaments or any of that kind of stuff ever in the history for the past 10 years that the Xbox Live has been going on. But for some reason, this happened. And,
Yeah. But let me try to say something real fast with that. With the fact that with what you're saying, it feels like you're trying to tell everybody that it's like a huge conspiracy. That's what I feel like what you're saying right now.
Well, I
because
don't know if
this
it's
is
a
a conspiracy
conspiracy or
theory.
if it's a business or, there's really, the sad part is there's not information out there to find. There really isn't,
And what I think, I mean, it's a possibility that it may not just be because of a conspiracy. It seems like they, a big company like Microsoft would have a good reason to pull, such as that sector of their funds, they're just not making money back off of it, which is a possibility because it's like MLG, you can rent it on the Microsoft dashboard. You can rent it and watch it. You can watch the seasons. I mean, I've actually bought a couple and put it on my Xbox before with the and I just when I don't think it's making them any money. That's a possibility with that.
well,
So I
and
mean,
it is possible that that is what's going on,
I mean, it is a
but
big business, so it
at
may
the same
be
time, well, and it,
trying. I mean, with the economy and everything too,
well, yeah, it could be.
so they
Now,
might be trying to save money.
at the same time, that's one of the reasons why Nightfall left the clan, is he pretty much said
Yes.
that he's on strike from playing Halo 4 because of both Microsoft and MLG's way of dealing with the whole situation. His whole situation, his whole set is, if I can't go MLG in the next couple of months and actually start doing the MLG set or have that option, why would I play the game that's not going to let me have that option if that's his goal? So he pretty much switched
Okay.
over to Black Ops 2. So that's one of the
Well,
things, and in doing so, Microsoft is going to start losing even more money because people are going to stop buying Halo 4. I've actually had 3 or 4 people already tell me that because of this MLG thing, they're not buying Halo 5. They don't see the point because they can't
yeah,
play the multiplayer and go MLG. So why should they buy a game they're not going to ever use?
yeah,
And if that's the
exactly.
case, then Microsoft is going to start losing some massive gaming funds from all of us dedicated gamers. And that's really sad. I think that really needs to be shown to Microsoft.
Yeah.
And it's not just going to hurt Microsoft; it's going to hurt 343. So if I'm just going to give this figure out there, if even 4 or 5% of the people who bought Halo 4 don't buy Halo 5, that's gonna severely dice the amount of funds that they have to put out Halo 6, which is the final in the next trilogy. Which means they might have to jip it and cheat it and do what they can, but it's not going to be anywhere near the same quality because the funds aren't there to do what they need to do.
Exactly.
So I think Microsoft is actually hurting themselves and hurting 343 more than they're hurting the MLG circuit.
But I mean,
but at the same time,
if you look, okay, go ahead.
At the same time, if they're doing this to try to save themselves money, I get that to a point, but they're already a multi-billion, multi-trillion-dollar company.
And yeah, and again, like I said,
kind of funds is
everything that we're saying right now is just speculations because none of us work for that company, so we can't really say for sure.
All we know
so
for
as
sure,
a disclaimer, this is all speculation.
This is all speculation.
It's not
except for these statements. These statements are true, and if I have to find the stats to get them backed up, I will do that, and I can post them if anybody wants them. But Microsoft pulled their funding from MLG, or at least a portion of their funding from the MLG Pro Circuit. And in retaliation, MLG Pro Circuit dropped Halo 4 from the Pro Circuit. That's something that we know to be 110% true. Why that happened is what we don't know. And I'm actually really disappointed in both Microsoft and MLG for taking these kind of actions. But at the same time, that shouldn't stop the clan. Our job right now, even though we do want to go MLG Pro at some point, and even though we may have a few people here that are skilled enough to go MLG Pro, excuse me, our goal is to push for a game battles set that can get the clan's name out there. After we do game battles for a couple of seasons and we actually start getting somewhere and getting recognized and getting, potentially getting sponsored, at that point, then we start picking, a team of 4 to be put onto the MLG Pro circuit, and hopefully, I mean that may take us to next year. I'm trying to look ahead for this clan. I'm trying to look, a year, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years down the road, and hopefully things with the MLG circuit will be fixed. So we've got Halo 4 back on the MLG circuit, and then whoever gets chosen to be sponsored and go MLG for the Halo 4 team system from the UNSC will be able to get on there. That's why we're still pushing for game battles and still pushing to go competitive and all of this kind of stuff. Because I have no doubt that Microsoft and 343 and the MLG system, I have no doubt that they're going to work something out and something is going to get, there's going to be some kind of negotiation that's going to happen. So we know that's going to happen at some point. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Our game battles team, we were hoping to have it go live January 1st, January 4th. That didn't happen because a lot of people who said they wanted to go competitive ended up going to cams and sitting on their butt and not doing their job. So we had to drop them, which means we lost most of our game battles team or future game battles team of what we were planning to have happen because nobody showed up. Again, yeah, that was during the holidays, but even since the holidays are over for the past week, it is now January 12th. It's halfway through the month of January. I still have yet to see any of those guys, except for like 3 or 4 from the original set that we were planning on doing, shoving into Onyx. I still have yet to see any of them sign on to Xbox Live, or if they are on Xbox Live, they're not on Halo 4. So they're out. We're trying to put a whole new team together. And so far, we've got a decent set of guys. We got 3 people in this TROOPcast right now who are really pushing to go competitive. We've got their leader, Tango, here. We've got people who want to do something. They're all here. They're ready to go. They're itching. They're burning. They're wanting to get somewhere. Stop me if I'm wrong, guys. I mean, come on.
Stop you if you're wrong.
Stop me if I'm wrong. Are you guys wanting to get somewhere? You guys want to do something? I mean, come on. I know you are. Otherwise, you wouldn't have joined. So.
Do they have ointment for that?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Merc. I'm going to let you talk about your chain of command thing here for a little bit.
Okay. Well, lately we've been having issues. I'm not trying to make a negative on this whole TROOPcast, but we've been having issues with chain of command, and nobody should know chain of command better than me, being actually in military. Well, as you all know, we've had issues, obviously, as I just stated, and with the chain being, if you are on the bottom, or if you're in the middle, or if you're near the top, there's always somebody higher than you. Unless it's Trekman, then he's just gonna.
I am the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the one block on top of the pyramid.
He is the one to rule them all. Anyways, back on topic now. With the chain of command, if you have an issue, don't send a message out to the whole clan. Don't whine and bitch about it. Take it up responsibly with the next highest person. And if you've brought it up with that person before and nothing has been brought up or said to the next higher person in that chain, skip that person, just that one person.
Move on to the next.
Exactly. Because what I have learned is there are people that will not do anything. I'm not putting the military into a bad position, but people do forget. Not everybody is as smart as Einstein.
You.
18 times the speed of light. Oh my god.
Yeah. If everybody ever wonders about what that was just commented on, check out the Troops of UNSC Facebook page, which is linked to my Facebook page, UNSC Trickman. I have a nice little post up there that was caught on the news that was talking about something. Anyway, back on topic.
I brought up Einstein. Sorry, it came up. Okay, let's see. Let me look at the list of people we got in here. So we got Ross or Tango, Demon, and then I can't exactly figure out everybody's gamer tag from this. I know it's. I'm sorry.
You fail.
I'm epically failing. It's like I know.
Go back to your damn corner.
That's no way to talk to a superior officer.
Exactly what
Please
I'm
go
talking-
back to your damn corner.
Respectfully,
At least he
respectfully.
said it nicely.
Anyways,
Come on.
all right. Of everybody in here, you know, you're in. I can't think.
Risktakers.
Tango,
You know you're in, you can't think. Okay.
you're in Risktakers. Who is the next highest person above you? You guys know that, right? You know your chain. If you have an issue, you know what to bring up. You know who to go to. You know what to do. That's why you guys are in here. You're new or you're not new. You know what to do. And for that, we greatly applaud you for that. And I'm so proud that you guys know who to go to next in line. And then at the end of it, I'm going to say this right now. If anybody has an issue, they can come to me. UNSC Iron Merc. If you feel that your entire chain is failing you, talk to me. I'm not just an admin officer, I am a sympathetic ear. But at the same time, if I find there is an issue, I will confront the other person and I will get both sides of the story. And that is one thing. And if both sides don't add up, I'm going to have to talk to both of you, so on so forth, just to make it fair for everybody. Cuz that's what I believe for this command. Is it all needs to be fair. I've seen enough people get mad because this person's being favorited, this person's being favorited. I'm trying to fix that. I don't want that to be in our clan.
Exactly.
Our clan should be all fair. It should be all fun. It's
Well-
Halo 4. It's a game.
Now, at the
But
same
we're
time,
period.
we do recognize that there will be drama
Oh, there's always
because we're
I-
human beings. We're human beings.
Yes.
There will be drama, But if nothing, if you feel that you're not getting taken care of properly, or that your voice is not being heard, or that there is a dispute amongst other clan members or something like that, go to Merc, go to UNSC 6 side. We do have a JAG system in place so that if people do violate our rules and our code of conduct, we can take care of issues. And that goes for just about everybody if anybody violates the code of conduct. Rule number 1, no teabagging under any circumstances, regardless.
always.
If anybody's caught doing that, that's an automatic, instantaneous, you get one chance. You get one chance and you're done. If you're caught doing that 2 or 3 times, you're finished. We don't tolerate that kind of stuff. If you're disrespecting a commanding officer openly in front of people, we don't tolerate that stuff. We just had to demote someone recently because he did that very openly. We do have discipline because we are a disciplined group of people. I expect people to act mature. That's one of the things that we've got going on. This is what we've got going on as far as JAG goes. This is what some of our administrative offices are going to be doing here, including Iron Merc here. And he's going to be keeping track of a lot of stuff coming up.
Yes, as soon as I actually am fully transferred, I'm going to try and implement something that we haven't done before. Actual service records. Not going to be like full like military service records with your complete information. It's just going to be the basic of clan information, Skype usernames so that we can actually get a hold of you, cell phones if you want.
Which I would recommend because there's a
Yes.
lot of people that do a lot of texting.
Any email addresses that you'd want us to contact you with, and
Any
we can
instant
give you
messenger
information.
programs you run.
Exactly.
Facebook account.
I just want to make it to where we're all able to communicate a lot easier, and where I can actually figure out information on people. It's like, okay, well, let's see. This person hasn't been on this person is,
Let's
has
just
been
say there's
promoted.
someone that's been there's someone that's been promoted, or there's someone that hasn't been on the website in about 2 weeks, or any number of things that we need to take care of. Be an easy way to
any
take care of
disciplinary action as well.
Exactly.
Any type of action that is taken will be documented. I will get with Jag, and he will talk to me. I will get with Trekman, and we will talk.
Now, here's
it's
another
so that we can keep a record of who. Let me finish real fast. So we can keep a record of any disciplinary, any rewards, anything, either good or bad, to keep it fair for the rest of the clan.
Exactly.
We want to make it so that everybody's able to get fair treatment. Well, this person got in trouble, but yet he's getting promoted. It's like, no, we don't want to do that. If you are not showing up for practices, if you're not showing up for on the site or anything, you have been inactive for so odd days, why are we going to promote you? Because you did really good on that one match? No. It's going to be both site and Xbox Live participation.
Exactly.
It's going to be gameplay abilities. It's going to be how you handle situations. That's how it's going to be.
Can I just bring something up? Okay, people from the UK, yeah, hours are a lot different. Obviously, it's 8 o'clock in the morning there, so Xbox Live on training days are quite hard for me, but I make them for like an hour, rarely.
Mm-hmm.
I did that.
Well, there's a difference there.
That's the whole thing. See, at least you try. That there is key. At least you try. At least you're communicating with your commanding officer. As we get more people strewn throughout the globe, more people from your time zone. Shoot, here's a recruiting pitch. Okay, here we go. For someone specifically in your area, Geimer, dude, get some of your friends in the clan. That way you've got local people to train with on a regular basis. That way you're not sitting there feeling like you're the odd man out. People who are either in the UK, or people who are in the far end of Canada, or people who are, in Australia. We got some people in Australia. Shoot. Recruit your local personnel. Everybody's got friends that plays Xbox.
I know people that want to join.
And if you got people you want to join, get their butts in here. Tell them to get off their fat, lazy, shit-covered ass.
What the fuck?
And get in the clan, because we will put them to work. We will give them something that's worth it.
Yeah.
And that's really what's going on.
Trey, I hate to skip back on topics or anything, but the whole disciplinary thing that I think would be good for the fellow Halo gamers to know about our disciplinary thing is, if I'm not mistaken, isn't our Forge team working on a courtroom map?
Correct. That should.
I've seen it. It is beautiful.
That should be finished within the next 2 or 3 weeks. With Six Side's approval, he's the final say on it. But it should be finalized and finished up within the next 2 or 3 weeks. The other thing, I'm going to touch on Forge real quick here, our UNSC Corps of Engineers. I'm just going to jump ahead. I am in charge of it. However, I'm going to let one of the other guys who is itching in his pants to do something 24/7, 365, because apparently he's got less of a life than I do.
Damn.
Blackhawk 6. Okay.
That is one hell of a name to say right there, Black Hawk.
Here we go.
Does not sound right.
Okay. Hey, now, get rid of your filthy mind. Anyway.
I can't help it, all right? I'm
friends with asking him to get rid of his mind. Like, you can't just...
I said get rid of his filthy mind. He can still have a mind. It just has to be clean. Anyway.
I don't know, man.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, anyway, Blackhawk 6 has constantly been coming to me with, hey, what can I do for the clan? How can I get something done? What do you want me to do? Well, the only thing I have available at my disposal constantly is I have all kinds of Forge ideas, and I just don't have the time to break down the maps and go through what's needed and sit there and design it myself. So I'm going to put him. I'm going to let him kind of be taking charge of that. That way people can have some stuff to look forward to. We're going to be doing some close quarters maps, some long range maps, some custom maps, some specialized maps, and on top of that, we're going to be completely revamping the UNSC Miranda Keys. The UNSC Starship, we're actually going to be completely revamping it. We're going to be formatting it so that we're ready to go for all kinds of machinimas when the time comes. I've already got a list of duties up there on the website for our Corps of Engineers to tackle and take care of some stuff. So I'm going to let Merc here go ahead and say whatever else he thinks he needs to say, because it's getting late for him and he's going to get off. So we're gonna go ahead and lose him for the rest of the TROOPcast. But is there anything else that you need to say, Merc, before you take off?
Pretty much all of my business has been taken care. It's an honor serving with all of you. It's always fun. Not gonna lie, it's always fun, no matter what party we go into or any game. If we're losing, we're having fun while losing. We're winning, we're having fun while winning.
Exactly.
As sappy as it sounds, it's the truth. I enjoy every time I get into a party, and I'll have people like Tango or Geimer or Demon or anybody else. It's just
it's a lot of fun.
You just make it enjoyable.
Oh, that's
and
cute.
I feel it's cute. It's a little cute.
Oh my god, that's scary.
It makes me feel, yeah, it is a little scary that I made that noise. And I'm not even drinking, but
There's an idea.
every time I get into a game, I get on Xbox Live, if I'm feeling a little blue, and I'll be like, I'll talk to you guys even. You're like another family, and I enjoy that.
Like a brotherhood.
And for not just for people that are in the clan, but for other people that are thinking that maybe listen to this and you want to join another family and you're into Halo, come knocking on our door. We'll welcome you in just as long as you put in the effort.
Exactly.
The effort helps, and I mean, you show that you want to help make this a better clan. It just makes it all the better.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it definitely does. Well,
so,
that's the goal of the clan. Not only are we trying to go professional, but we're here to be a brotherhood, a family outside of family, through a game system. Through being real friends. It's a big responsibility being a part of this clan, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun. It really is.
And probably on the next TROOPcast, a lot of you will actually get to see myself and Trekman and possibly Six-Eyed and a couple other UNSC members from the Grand Junction area.
Absolutely.
Live person on a TROOPcast. We will try and record it with us actually moving around, so it's loosey-goosey.
The very next TROOPcast that we're going to do will be done on Google Hangouts. So anybody else with a webcam and a mic that wants to come do it with us can come with us. But I'm going to be doing it from my house, and Iron Merc is going to be here. UNSC Six-Eyed is going to be here. I'm going to try to get Poppy Day Jr. to join us, and just maybe, if Stealthy can come hang out for a little bit, maybe.
I'm bringing a 6-pack. Just saying.
and I'll have a couple of cases of regular Mountain Dew. Trust me, we got that covered.
It's
I'm not talking about I'm talking about the other stuff.
Yeah, we know what you're talking about, Mark. But yeah, we're gonna have a live TROOPcast broadcast live on YouTube through our YouTube channel. At the same time that we're gonna be recording it. But it's gonna be live, so you're gonna see us live. I don't know, it might go on for an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. Shoot, we might even do some live streaming while we're playing some Xbox here. That would be kind of cool. For the next
some swearing, just a little bit.
Yeah, there may just be just some swearing, so it's fully mature rated audience. But that's something to look forward to for the next TROOPcast, which is going to be in a couple of weeks. So yeah, just kind of a heads up and a promotional for our next thing. But Mark, I know you got to get to bed, so take off. We'll catch you on the next
All right.
TROOPcast.
Merc out. Later,
All
guys.
right. Peace
See
out.
ya.
idea.
Later, man.
See ya.
All right, with him dropping out, I'm going to kick this back over to Tango. We're going to go over the CT for Risktakers, our competitive training division. How are we doing, Tango? How's things going with the way everything is going?
Realistically speaking, when Archangels and Risktakers got merged, I was quite worried. Like, I was really panicking as of what I was going to do with all these people, if people were still going to show up, all that. And I'm quite surprised. It's going really well. And I'm really loving all these people showing up, putting in the effort. Realistically, things are picking up really well. Yeah, we had Cloud sit on a practice once, and despite his frustration, I think he enjoyed it.
Oh man.
I don't know. Well, we got what? We got Geimer, we got Shepard, we got Stealthy, and we got Gooch in here. All and God and
You about
Demon.
forgot me. You about forgot.
Wow,
All
man.
from Risktakers. What do you guys think?
I love it.
Oh, perfect. Exactly. Yeah.
I think it's going pretty good. If you want to know my opinion, I mean it's coming along really well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the Risk Takers division is doing real great with the teamwork and just getting all together and having fun. It's one of those experiences that you'll enjoy no matter what. Like I personally enjoy it every single time we all get together, just train or have fun. Like for me, it's awesome. I just love it.
Yeah.
Even though he almost forgot me, I got to say something good about our captain in Risk Takers. It wouldn't be as good as what it is if he wasn't in there, because he does a good job at what he does.
Oh yeah, can't have
But
Risk
he's
Takers
very
without
mean
Tango.
sometimes, like forgetting some of us.
Well, I have to say that's why I picked him for leadership. Very early on in his career in the UNSC, you were in what, maybe 3 weeks before I picked you and said, yeah, we're gonna do this with you, and you're like, okay. That was literally like your response, like, okay.
Well, I don't know. My favorite memory of this entire clan, and this happened in like the first week, maybe 2 weeks. It was, I don't know, it was some competitive training leader, and he's like, "Okay, Trek, can I get Tango in my squad?" And I will never forget this because you sat there. There was a short pause and said, "Hell no, I'm training Tango." I was just like, "Yeah, I'm being trained by the boss."
I like to pay very close attention to who I choose for leadership, and this is a direct shout out to you, Tango. I think you are one of the best leaders that we've ever had in the UNSC. You constantly do your job. I haven't had any complaints on you. I haven't had a single person go, "Oh my God, he's an asshole," or "Oh my God, I hate him," or
Really?
"He's never on," or
Wow.
everybody that says that. There has been one person that actually told me, "God, Tango's an ass, but we need it." And I'm sitting there going,
It was
"That's
six side, wasn't it?
that's no, it actually was not six side." For the life of me, I think there was like 8 people in the party, and I can't remember who exactly said it, but someone told me that, and that kind of made my night, because I'm like, you're right. Sometimes we need someone to step in, be an asshole, and make people do what they're supposed to do, and that's what a leader does. He can be a friend, he can be a coworker, he can be, a teammate, he can even be a leader, but at the same time, he has to know and he has to show that he's in charge, and that's exactly what you do. And any of the rest of you guys in here and anybody listening online, that's what I'm looking for when I'm looking at leadership. When I say, hey, would you like to be leadership? I don't want you to be thinking, oh my God, I have a chance. Oh, I need to get a big head. No, I want you to look at this and go, wow, I have a chance to actually make a difference in the rest of my compatriots' teamwork. I have a chance to lead people into combat and get some wins. And it's not about you, and that's the key thing that I have to say about Tango here is he realizes this clan isn't about him. It's about the clan, it's about the team, it's about the teamwork, and it's about the effort. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with the fact that he's here to lead a team, but he's not here for himself. And I think that's what's key.
Well, just speaking out of my own experiences, as I've said in past TROOPcast before, when I joined the clan, I had no intentions of anything. Like, I joined because I wanted like a new social group. I was looking for new people to hang out with, plus some Halo. All that was good. And as I kept going along, doing what I was told, all that good stuff, to paraphrase what happened, it was sort of like Trek just sort of walked up to me and went, "Hey, you want this job? Okay. You want this job? I guess. What about this job? Yeah, sure, whatever. Just give me the damn job." And it just went from there. And pretty soon I ended up, well, here.
Well, and let me ask you this openly: do you regret it?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it's definitely been tons of fun. And going back on what you were saying before about being an asshole and being mean and being strict and stern, realistically, of my entire time in the clan, I've probably only ever gotten quote unquote mean or whatever with people, I don't know, less than half a dozen times. I'm quite surprised at how mature people can behave, and yeah, one big happy family.
Exactly.
All right, can I say something?
Go for it.
All right, like when I first joined the troops of UNSC, like I thought it would have been like really bad if there wasn't no good leaders or anything. Tango's a good leader. He likes to forget things like names or play Halo Wars with me, but that's one thing. That's one thing that made me stay in this clan is he's a good leader, and that's what a clan needs is a good leader.
Exactly. That's very accurate.
All right, enough of this goddamn praise.
Hey, dude,
guys.
You deserve it, man.
Damn straight.
All
right. On that, I'm gonna go over something real quick here about Risktakers here. We've had a couple of no-shows. We've lost a couple of matches, I think. We've had some people slack off and not actually report for duty. Everybody who is assigned to Risktakers must report for duty. What that means is you got to go on the site, you got to copy your entire Halo Waypoint current up-to-date stats one time and write them down in a specific reporting set to your leader, to Tango. That's your job. Once you get that done, you don't have to go back over and copy every week. You don't have to copy every month. You don't have to do that unless he says so. I just want you to report in and go, this is what I bring to the table. That's the main reason for reporting for duty. And anybody who is in Risktakers who has yet to do that, you need to do it. It's on the site. It's on the Risktakers page. That's set to go. I'm going to touch on qualifying for Onyx here real quick.
Can I cut in?
Sure, go for it. Because I got to find that list anyway.
Yeah, well, to be very specific as of what Trek's talking about, once you're accepted, your application is accepted to the site, you will go to the Risktakers tab, you will scroll all the way down near the bottom of the page to our private form section, which is only visible to leadership and Risktakers members, and you will say turn in your assignments here. That is where you report to it.
Exactly. We set that up specifically so that even once your report is in, you and your immediate leader and whoever is part of our Office of Naval Intelligence and whoever is an administrator on the site, which basically ends up being me, only Tango, ONI, and me will be able to see that post. Your fellow teammates won't be able to see that because this is you reporting to Tango. That's really what this is all about. You reporting for duty. It's like coming in, going to a recruitment office and going, here's my resume. Do I fit your job description? That's really what it's all about. Because what we're looking for is teamwork capabilities. What does your stats show?
Well, realistically speaking, when I'm looking at all these stats and stuff, I don't care if you have a freakish, ridiculous KD. I don't care if you've beat the game 30,000 times on Legendary. Okay, I might care if you did that. It's more of I'm appreciating your honesty with me, and I'm appreciating your effort to put your stats on the site and give an effort to forward Risktakers. So, okay, I hate to put you on the spot, Demon, but you're a good example for this. You've been playing Halo for what, less than a month now?
something like 20 days, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
that.
I've seen your skill skyrocket in that time. I don't care if you come to me being the worst Halo player ever. I'm very doubtful that anyone is. It's just you do a
I
hell
was
of a lot of
pretty shitty.
growing within Risktakers, and you learn a lot.
And
Hell,
you
I
have
still
and
remember.
you have a team that is able and willing and capable of teaching you. That's
Yeah.
the biggest point right there.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have been able to make it without Trek and Tango, because they have pretty much been my legs throughout walking through Halo. Because Trek lets me know pretty much what Halo is, and Tango shows me the gameplay of it.
Exactly.
And also, you have a lot of fun while learning how to play if you don't know how to. That's the good thing about the UNSC, is that you have a lot of fun.
All right, I'm gonna throw something in there. The Griffball map that we were playing on, shoot, I can't remember who designed it. Who modified that?
It was Gooch, wasn't it?
It was Gooch. Did Gooch? You were the one that put all the fusion cores and everything everywhere.
Oh yeah, that was.
Oh God, that was awesome.
Watch your step.
Oh, by the way, I also made another one that we played on earlier, and they seem to like it.
See, this is what the clan's all about. That's training. It's avoiding objects while you're trying to complete an objective. So we're very very team oriented. It's amazing. I'm going to touch on Onyx here real quick because we're kind of running short on time here. Requirements to get to Onyx. How do you get in? What's going on with Onyx? Well, Onyx will be deployed in exactly 1 month and 16 days. It's a month and a half out. I did that so we could train people in CT, get them prepped and ready to go. Now, Onyx will be our game battles system. Those are going to be the people who will be going into game battles, who will be training in game battles, facing other teams, all that kind of fun stuff. I originally had that take place January 3rd, January 4th. Obviously, that fell through. So we will not be doing session 1 of the game battles ladders this year. We will be participating in season 2 of game battles, which starts in April. So come April 1st, our game battles unit goes on game battles and starts getting us a record. We're going to start facing ladder teams. We're going to start scheduling matches. So in a month and a half, that gives you another month and a half of training and practice as a game battles team, as getting to know the best of the best of the best of the best of who we have to offer, getting put into Onyx and training so that you're ready to go face the MLG teams that are going to be out there. Now, I'm going to say this one more time to kind of toot our horn. Almost every single time that the troops of UNSC has had a full party that is used to playing with each other and knows each other's gameplay, and we face an actual MLG current standing team, they lose. The reason being, they're used to playing for themselves as individuals. We play as a team focused on the win, not, oh, I want my best KD and I want this and I want that for me. No, we look at the team. And because we function as a unit instead of a bunch of individuals, we win. Now, 9 times out of 10, we have a fairly high advantage. There's been a few times when we've only led and won by the skin of our teeth. And, again, I have to say this is in Halo Reach. This is also in Halo 3 that this has happened. It actually also happened at the end of Halo 2. We've been doing this regularly because we are a better group as a unit than even the best MLG solo players, just because of the way we function. So, being part of our Onyx team, that means you work as a team. It's not about you, it's about the team. Getting there, this is what's going to be required. You must attend 4 mandatory scheduled practice sessions per month. You must have attended at least 2 non-mandatory scheduled practice sessions, and you must have attended 1 CT skirmish. You must also achieve most valuable player in at least 1 session, and you must also achieve most improved player in at least 2 sessions. Those give you the option for being qualified to go to Onyx, as well as the recommendation of your immediate CO, which at this point will be UNSC Tango. Now, if he gives a recommendation saying, hey, these 4 or 5 or 6 people are ready for Onyx, then we will take that into account, go get a hold of UNSC Cloud, and we will put you into Onyx and see what happens. That's how the Onyx progression will be taking place. Same thing with internal promotions. Every month, Tango has 12 giving distributable promotions for the entire Risktakers unit. So either 12 individual people can be ranked up 1 rank, or 1 person can be ranked up 12 ranks. That's up to him, however he decides to let things happen. I doubt 1 person will get ranked up all the time. That's very improper. So that's how the promotions go. We do have quite a bit of we also have quite a bit of social activities. Everybody can play every game on the planet. Get together with one of your friends, have fun. Shoot, if you're playing Assassin's Creed, get with another member of the clan who's playing Assassin's Creed at the same time. Say, hey, let's go play some Assassin's Creed. Now, it's not necessarily clan related, but get to know your fellow clanmates, have fun, get to know friends, build relationships. Yes, I said relationships. I said the R word. Yes, most of us are guys. You know what? I have a good relationship with Tango. He and I are pretty good friends. That's just all there is to it. A while back, he helped me get through some pretty tough shit that was going down, and I greatly appreciate that. So hell, we're family in this group, and it's really worth it. I'm going to touch on days off and leaves of absence. If anybody needs to go on a leave of absence for a week, let us know. We'll put you on a leave of absence. We'll make sure that all of that's taken care of so nobody's looking for you or nobody's trying to figure out what's going on. Demon, what did you just drop?
I am sorry. My chair just shot up. It about threw my ass in the floor. I'm sorry. It makes you feel any better. I'm about pissed all over myself.
All I heard was this bing, and I'm sitting there going, ooh, cookie pan. What the hell?
Trust me, it scared the hell out of me too.
Sounds like you dropped the tire iron.
So we have social activities. Every once in a while, everybody gets together and we go play Full House Poker on Xbox Live. We play Halo Wars on a regular basis with a bunch of people. We can have some fun playing other games. It's not all about Halo 4. But in the competitive side, it's strictly Halo 4. I don't want people going competitive in Call of Duty. I don't want people going competitive in Battlefield. That's not our focus. But if you want to play with the clan, but have fun. And get the rest of everybody introduced. And if you need days off, if you need time off, let us know. There was someone specifically, and I can't remember exactly his gamer tag. I got a message from him. I'll have to check that in a minute. But someone had some issues around Christmas, and they won't be on Xbox Live for a month or 2. So, they let us know. We put them on leave of absence. Everything's good to go. So we're not sitting there going, oh, we're going to kick you because you're inactive. No, let us know when you're going to be inactive. We'll take care of issues.
Well, if I can cut in there.
Yeah.
Okay, remind me, because there's 2 other things I have to go back to once I'm done saying this. But realistically speaking, in my experience in Risk Takers, so long as you put in the effort to show up, or put in the effort to communicate, at least, I'm fine. Realistically, if you're saying, yeah, I've got family over, I can't play tonight, or I can't play this week, or something like that. Oh, you bastard.
Hey man, he's just trying to help you.
As long as you put in the effort.
Yeah, and that's all.
Right.
Oh crap! I'm timing in and out. I'm hearing it in my headset.
You're fine. I'm
okay.
Fine.
Okay. As long as people put in the effort, I'm fine. So long as they're legitimate excuses, and they do actually show up. Like, I'd become really suspicious if you just sort of went, "Yeah, I'm working tonight. Yeah, I'm working." What the hell? When do you not work?
Exactly.
So, realistically, if you're honest with me, you let me know what's going on. I'm more than understandable. Don't worry about it.
Exactly. Same thing here. Tango has the ability to administrate who goes on leave and who doesn't, especially for his unit. So we've got that covered. So if anybody needs anything, just let us know. I'm gonna punch this up.
Whoa,
for-
whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck?
Okay, never mind.
I
That's right. Tango,
got two things.
you've got the floor. Go ahead and talk.
Okay. Shit. What the hell were they? I mean, don't. What the heck were they?
Blooper.
Okay, something about Onyx. Oh, right. Officially speaking, we now have 3 recipients for Onyx. 2 of them have been notified, and I'm actually, well, hell, I'll let them know now. Stealthy Nick, you actually have full capability to graduate to Onyx.
Woohoo!
So, yeah, whenever Cloud gets everything together, starts organizing stuff, you you have full capability to be there. Despite
Nice.
being here for such a short period of time, you've really impressed me with all your efforts. And I didn't even have to nag you about reporting in. You just did it.
Yeah.
What was the other thing? Oh, just a quick heads up to all of Risktakers. I get my 12 monthly promotions that I can dole out to people. I do that once a month, around the 15th, give or take. It just makes it a lot easier for me, so I can do everything all at once. I do take notes throughout the month of who's doing a great job, who's, well, not. But, anyways, those are the words I had to kick in there. As you are,
Okay.
Shrek.
Cool. I'm gonna toss in some stuff for some newbies. So, Shepherd, Demon, Stealthy, Geimer, you're an oldie and a goodie, and Gooch, you're an oldie but a goodie. And I'm just gonna say this. If anybody wants to help out with orienting any of the new recruits that we've got, I'm about ready to open up a new part of the forum that says that has orientation personnel. So any of you guys who have been here for a while who wants to help out orienting some of the new recruits, I would greatly appreciate it so that everybody's not coming to me going, hey, what do I do? What do I report in? Where do I post? Or who do I talk to figure out where I'm going? Even though all of that is on the site, we get brand new guys who have no idea what's going on, and they keep messaging me because I'm the leader. I don't mind doing that, but at the same time, I don't want to constantly steer everybody towards Tango or everybody towards Six Side, because Tango's got an entire division to run. Six Side has got all kinds of jag, plus the fact that he's been actually relatively very frequently ill lately, and he's got a lot of family issues going on, so we can't really expect him to step in when things are necessary just because of his current situation. And I will do what I can always, but I need to be able to pitch off some of these people and go, hey, Geimer, can you take care of this guy and get him used to the clan? And Gooch, can I pitch off some guys to you and have you orient them and get them used to the clan and have them figure out what's going on and take them into Risktakers and show them the ropes and all this kind of stuff. That way, it's not all on my shoulders. It's not all on Tango's shoulders, Six Sides, Mercs. It's not always on the leadership. It can be some of you other guys too taking steps.
I can confidently say Geimer and Gooch have both done a great job with that in the past, and they still do.
Okay. Well, one of the things I'm probably going to be doing then is in our recruiting post, and maybe we can change this. Anybody who is on any other community site other than Halo Waypoint, we have a recruitment post copy-paste list. You can actually copy and paste that into whatever place you guys are in, and we can start getting some people in. And what I'll start doing is I will put a list of people's names who qualify as official orientation personnel or recruiters. Speaking of recruiting, if you guys know of people who would fit, get them in. Let them know there's a place for them. We've got openings. We've got a place. We've got this. This is gonna get big. If they want something to do, if they want somewhere to be, this is the place to be. This is the place to get to. We're getting ready to start breaking down all of our machinima maps, and we're going to start getting ready to start filming some of our machinima maps. I'm going to work on trying to get a hold of, hopefully, this is going to be a shout out to Arbiter617, the author, director, writer, filmer, and everything of the Rise of the Spartans machinima series. And if we can get a hold of him and help him or have him help us with some of our machinimas, that would be freaking amazing. And this is just a shout out to him. He did an amazing job with Rise of the Spartans. I have to be honest. Anybody who has seen that machinima series, Part 8 just hit. I think he's working on Part 9, finishing the series up. It's freaking amazing. It's so incredible. Just the story is extremely well written. The voice acting, the film scripting, the maps. He's an amazing guy, and if we could get his help with our clan machinimas, that would be greatly appreciated. If not, we're going to take matters into our own hands and get it done anyway. So we're going to start doing our machinimas, and everybody in the clan who creates a Spartan character in the roleplay section will have a spot in our clan machinima. So everyone's going to have to voice act. Everyone's going to have to personal act. Everyone's going to have to show up for machinima filming. It's something that we're all going to be a part of. So that's what's going on as far as that goes. And yeah, Geimer, I'm going to toss this over to you.
I just got like an idea for recruits. When we had cams, they went straight into cams, but I didn't feel like when I was in cams I had much to do with the clan. I had to find out myself. So having like mentors mentoring you into the clan is a real good idea. But
Exactly.
having like a recruit squad, like a whole squad for recruits that can talk together and go into Risktakers when they like pass out, I reckon it'd be like quite a good idea. So they're really active within the little recruit squad, so they know
Exactly.
when they Risktakers is going to be active as well. I think that'd be
Well,
quite good.
and that's exactly our point. That's what I'm really trying to put together here. So, and if Geimer, if you want to start heading some stuff up, start taking some responsibility on yourself, go for it. Shoot.
I won't mind doing that, yeah.
Whatever you want to do, you just let me know. You let Tango know. We'll put you in a place where you can help us out. Because, dude, trust me, we could use the help. I also know that Gooch, you wanted to say something else before the TROOPcast ended. I know you were wanting to talk about some pretty special stuff here.
Oh yeah. What's the news with the Griffball team?
All right, Griffball team. I want us to actually put together a fully functioning Griffball unit, but to do so, I need someone to step up to the plate and go, "Hey, I'll take charge." The qualifications of that said person are basically you're familiar with Griffball, you're willing to do more Griffball than actual CT, than competitive, and you will more than likely, as far as the leader of our Griffball team, will more than likely be our direct liaison to Griffball Hub, the #1 online Griffball gaming community. Part of being that situation will be being a part of Griffball Hub, communicating what we are doing with them, communicating what they're doing with us, liaising between the two, helping to build a functioning Griffball unit between 8 to 15 people or more who regularly play Griffball. And what we'll start doing is we'll start having Griffball activities with Griffball Hub and some of the other Griffball teams out there that exist in the various communities and clans, and that's going to be the leader's job of the Griffball team. I'm looking for a leader right now, but basically the leader of the Griffball team will not be able to participate in very much CT or very much competitive side because you're going to have to focus on doing a lot of liaison aspects of Griffball. So that means building maps, making sure that's prepped and ready to go, making sure your team is qualified and knows the capabilities that can be done in Griffball, and all of that kind of stuff. So that's really what we got going on as far as the Griffball goes. I hope that answers your question.
Yep, answered everything.
All right. I'm going to make a quick promotion here for the clan. Clan merchandise. We actually have a merchandise store. The only things you cannot purchase from this store are posters, dog tags, lanyards, just a few specialized things that will end up coming directly from me. Because I'm the clan leader, I have specialty capabilities to get certain things done. This store allows us to get things like coffee mugs, t-shirts, hoodies. You can even get baseball hats and beanies and and pillowcases. Now, how cool would that be to go to sleep on a pillowcase that has the Troops of UNSC logo? Holy shit! Yeah, I mean,
That's dedication, man.
I would love that.
Oh, you should work on wallpaper.
Oh,
That's a little too far.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Now,
That's a good idea.
Now, on that line, I've got Killer 101 Rules working on a set of 20 PC desktop wallpapers that are strictly clan related. Once he has finished those, they will go up for a tournament prize. Only the people who win or get first, second, and third place in the tournament that we're going to have will get those desktop backgrounds for your computer. And I have seen some of the stuff he's come up with so far, and it is just it's gorgeous.
Don't.
It is
No
just
spoilers. No spoilers.
let's put it this way.
No.
Tango, I'm gonna say it.
No.
No.
It's better than sex.
That must be a damn good looking wallpaper.
Yeah, it's better than looking at porn. That's just the reality.
Now wait a minute. Joking. Continue.
All right. I'm going to open the floor here for anybody who wants to make any statements or acknowledgments or anybody have anything to say. Let's go around the horn.
Yeah, I actually, well, not me particularly, but I'm just wondering from all the rest of you guys that are here, like, I'm giving you a chance to speak, especially Shepard. You haven't said, well, you barely said anything. What's your, I don't know, general take on Risktakers so far? Like, any improvements that you want to do or things that you want to change?
Well, so far I'm loving every minute of it. I joined because I wanted to play, with friends, teammates, actually go somewhere with it, game battles, hopefully actual MLG later. I'm really interested just because I haven't been able to actually make the practice as of yet. Actually, I want to see like how the team structure works. Like I guess how everybody has a role and they do it. I just want to see how the team mechanics work with everybody because I've been dying to play with a team like forever now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just guys that I could get to know, become friends with, that kind of thing, like a family almost.
Oh yeah. Well, any word to like new recruits out there or anyone who's thinking about joining that advice you could give them?
Get in here now, because this is like the best clan I've ever joined.
Yeah.
how many clans you been in?
I've been in 2, and they were both kind of disorganized, dysfunctional, and they fell apart like moments after they formed.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
Well,
we played one.
we might have our ups and downs, but we've been around since 2007, and God willing.
Well, you've been around.
Yeah, I've been around. Well, the UNSC in general has been around since 2007, and God willing, we're gonna take this thing as far as it can go this time. I'm not letting the ball drop. I'm not letting us fall apart this time. We got too many good people, too many good chances, too many opportunities. We're not gonna let it slide. Not this time.
All right. Well, what about? Well,
Yeah.
is it cool, Trek, if I ask everyone in here what they think?
Ask away.
All right. What about you, Nick? Well, Stealthy Nick.
Well, one thing I really do like about this clan is like when a match is loading up or when you start the game up or all that, you see UNSC and that's what we're in. We're the UNSC. So you look at that and you're like, I'm proud to be part of that. This is a great clan.
Hell yeah, man.
I think that's what made me. I think that's what caught my attention. Cause I'm a hardcore. I'm a fan of the Halo. The expanded universe. And I just I see the UNSC and all that. And I was just like, I gotta see what this group's about. Yeah.
And
All right.
one more thing, since I made it to Onyx, I'm gonna have to go make me a victory taco after this.
I swear to God. Damn.
Tacos.
Hey, what's a taco?
I don't know what a taco is, but I know what a taco does. It talks all the time. Anyway.
Wait, are you guys serious? Please tell me you're not serious.
Yo, from the UK, I don't know what a taco is.
It's
Depends on what kind of taco
a
you talking.
delicious,
All right, do you know what a tortilla is?
delicate food from
It's-
Mexico.
Well, there's all sorts of tacos. There's breakfast tacos, lunch tacos, meal tacos, corn
Oh, I'm
tacos.
so
It's
hungry.
perfection in your mouth.
Pink tacos.
Good stuff.
Nah, man, but
It's-
if you really want to try good Mexican food, you gotta try some tamales, man.
Oh, that's
Tamales.
true. Yeah,
Tamales.
tamales are amazing.
That's what we have every year for Christmas.
I
Tamales.
feel like
Alright.
is it capable to like express mail tacos to Geimer?
You know,
Is that possible?
you know,
Dude, I'll
I-
deliver some personally, man.
okay. There's got to be like a Taco Bell or a Taco Time or something near you, man.
Okay,
It's gotta
Taco
be.
Bell is just a disgrace.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
good
is.
point. Good point.
Restaurants and stuff.
But
And that stuff like that. Shit.
well, all right. In that case, you got to come to the U.S. and come hang out with us, and we'll show you what a taco is.
I really do. I love it.
You know what? I'll start a donation fund for you, man.
We'll get you to the U.S. somehow. We'll show you what a taco is, or tamale, or any of that kind of shit.
I'll
All
be the
right.
taco cooker.
All right. Who's next? Final statements. Come on, guys.
Let's give it to Geimer.
Geimer.
What I think of risk takers.
Yeah, or well, the
Um,
clan or whatever.
Well, I think whenever I get it, I'm come clean. Yeah, I'm just gonna say how it is. Whenever I get into games with the clan, the thing like annoys me. It's the only thing that annoys me. It quite annoys me is when we get into lobbies and stuff. I can wait like sometimes half an hour before we actually get into a game, and for me that's quite annoying because I'm not really a patient person. I understand like we're talking and stuff, but that's quite annoying for me.
All right.
I can
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah, I totally get it.
Yeah, well, awful lot of. I wouldn't say trash talk. It's more of just general.
We're just slandering
Arguing.
each other.
Aggravation.
Yeah, we just
Aggravation.
wail on someone.
Yeah.
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 Blackhawk.
Yeah.
We'll
pretty
take the
much.
next step though. You're right, Geimer. You know, if you join, we definitely gotta get on the ball and start doing some shit. So
Yeah,
definitely.
just the last thing. I know I big it up more than actually. I make it sound better than it actually is, but I made a map, yeah, and I love it, man. I'm so proud of it. I'm quite bad at making maps, but I'm so proud of this map. So all you can download it and like it and stuff like that because I'm so proud of it, man. I love it.
Oh yeah. Well, we actually right before this TROOPcast was being recorded, we were just playing that with the rest of the squad, and it went really well. I gotta admit, it was pretty simple, but it worked really well.
No, that means a lot.
Sometimes it's the simplest that are the best. It's sometimes that's just what it is. I mean, I remember back in Reach a couple of months ago, I just ended up building a one that I called micro tower or something. I can't remember what it was, but it was a little tiny tower that had like 4 levels on it, up, down, bottom, top, and whenever anybody play on it, it was a really fast game because it was an extremely close quarters map, but everybody loved it. So sometimes it's the simplest that are the best.
Oh, that's what I gotta say. So like, thanks everyone.
But yeah, definitely, Gamer. We gotta step that up. So yeah, if you join, we'll start playing. I have to say half the time when I'm on my Xbox, I'm sitting in the lobby doing nothing because I'm messing around with the website or I'm on my PC or. So I apologize if you join my party and I'm kind of MIA. It's because I.
Well, I've noticed that, especially when I was newer. It's like, oh, cool, Trek's online. Jump on your party. Nothing's happening. Like just out of being paranoid of you might get in trouble, you wait there for 25 minutes and you finally go, hey Trek? Are we playing? And then you hear, oh shit, you joined my lobby? Why?
And most of the time I'm sitting there just looking on the website or I'm listening to everybody talk or, something like that. But I don't know. So some stuff is really funny.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, that's all pretty cool, man.
But all right, Shepard, you're up.
I'm because everybody's mentioning tacos now. I'm just thinking I gotta get a taco from somewhere now. Like,
Dude, I could go for a taco right now, man.
Yeah, just
Oh shit.
It's 12:40 where I am right now, and I'm actually tempted to go downtown for food.
what's Taco Bell's motto? Open or tastes great even late, something like that.
So yeah, but like,
It's
everybody said, it's a fail.
It's a
it's
disgrace, man.
so
The food is
sad because
mediocre.
I don't actually have any kind of Taco Bell or any. I don't even have like a restaurant that makes a decent taco in my town. I have to travel like an hour away to another town to get a reasonable taco.
That sucks.
Jesus. Move to Colorado. We got one down the street.
Dude,
Ah,
in
man, move to
Colorado, there's
Texas.
taco places everywhere.
Yeah, we got Taco Time, Taco Bell.
Mexicans with the
Taco
taco
Time.
truck.
There's a yeah. Oh, I actually anyway. But we're getting way off TROOPcast here.
Oh yeah. Who's next?
We're having a lot of fun.
Taco.
I think I'm gonna kick it over to Stealthy here. Or no, Gooch.
Wait.
Gooch is the last, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Gooch is our last guy.
Oh, about Risktakers division?
Not anything. I don't care. Just final notes here. What's on your head? What's on your mind?
Okay, man.
I'm not sure I want to know what's on your head, but what's on your mind.
Well, I got a scar where I got hit with a hammer.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Hurt like hell. Okay, but I've been like, ever since you recruited me from a Halo Waypoint, I've been glad to have been part of this clan since day one. And the Risktakers division is possibly like one of the greatest things I'll ever play. Like we all get together. Like I know, like Geimer said he didn't like how we all just chat for a while, then we play a game. Like, that's one of the moments where I enjoy because we're all just talking, just hanging out. Really, like just a bunch of guys getting together and then just cracking a joke or two, wailing on people, like arguing about colors, teams. Like it's really fun. And like earlier tonight, we were all arguing about like
Go
a purple
Dinos.
team. Hey. It's all about purple team, man.
Hey, purple team
Oh, yeah.
sucks. Purple team sucks.
Hey, you're just
can't-
mad because you're a red team, all right? Purple team
You
was awesome.
can't
Nah.
compete with the dinosaur. You got nothing on the
Oh,
dinosaur.
you know what? Gold team was awesome. Gold team was awesome. I did pretty good in gold team. But yeah, honestly, to say this is one of the greatest experience ever, and nothing will stop me from being on Xbox Live, from getting on the website, to hang out, to talk with these guys, to play with them. Like absolutely nothing. You can ask Tango here. I've gotten on where I was sick and I still played. I've been drunk. As Stealthy, I've been drunk. I still play. I've been hungover. I still play. Nothing stopped me from just hanging and playing with these guys, man. It's awesome. Like,
Oh yeah,
awesome.
I still remember that. Of we get out of a match, we get back to the lobby, and we're like, Gooch, why aren't you talking? Like you didn't say a word all match, and all of a sudden we hear click. Ah, oh, sorry, I was coughing the whole time. What a bad
I
bad
remember that. I remember
like
that.
nothing's gonna stop me, man. That's how much
Oh.
I like. That's how
Sorry.
much I like playing with these guys.
All right, I'm just gonna say this one more time. Demon dropped out, but he's back with us. He's having PC issues. Yeah, he's having PC issues. It's all good.
Yeah, little technical problem there.
Exactly. All right, I'm just gonna kind of wrap this up here. It's been a little bit over our time, but we've been having a lot of fun. I want everybody to know that this, even though this is a recording on Skype, this is kind of what we're all about. This is who we are. And oddly enough, this is actually what we do in Halo. We talk, we have fun, we rip on each other, we talk about clan duties and clan activities, and how to make things better. This is what we do. And if anybody wants to be a part of us, get a hold of us, join us, talk to us, see if we're right for you. One thing to keep in mind: constant and active communication between you and your commanding officers is vital to you knowing where and when you're needed in the clan. So keep in touch via Xbox, via the website, via our Twitter account, via our Facebook account, and anywhere else you have access to anyone and anything on about the clan. Now, personally, I have an Xbox Live Statistics Pro app on my Android phone. That is why 90% of the time you guys will see me was online 1 minute ago, was online 5 minutes ago. My phone is constantly designed and set up so that it syncs every 5 minutes with Xbox Live servers. That way I can check messages, see who's online, see if anybody needs anything from me. I'm set up to do that. Anybody else who has an Android phone, I would highly recommend it. Even the free version of the app has some great capabilities. Use it, put it to use. Shoot, it's a great way to keep in touch with everybody. And that's just kind of a a promotion for the app. If you have a cell phone, let your CO know what it is. If you guys can do international calling. Personally, me and Tango can't really text each other, but I can definitely sign on to Skype on my phone and talk to him that way. So, it's all about communication, keeping in touch, keeping on top of things like that. That's key. That's vital. That keeps you in the clan, keeps you on top of things, and keeps your leader knowing that you're a part of something. So let's go play the fun out of Halo 4.
Hang on. Well, we're
No.
still waiting on. What do you mean no? Screw you.
No.
Come on, dude. Halo 4 is waiting.
Yeah, I know, but I'm waiting on Demon's response for Risktakers as well as he wanted to bring something up.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Demon, let's go.
If I leave, my damn computer messes up. I just have troubles with computer. Or anyway, what the? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you're good. You're
Okay.
good.
All right. Well, my hold on, that echo's killing me. All right. My input on Risktakers is we work hard, and when we're in the lobby, yeah, there is a lot of talking and aggravation going on, which is one of the fun things about it. But so far, we're doing it's coming along great. That's and I also want to give a shout out to Black Hawk because I know some of us made him pretty mad today. But we don't aggravate you because we like you. If we didn't aggravate you, we wouldn't like you.
And we're sorry, man, but you make it so easy, man. We're sorry.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You wanted to bring something up,
That is very true.
Demon, a while back.
Yeah. Guys that are reading this, it's not in the UNSC. We're not doing this because just hey, come join our clan. We need numbers or anything like that. It's I would recommend it because like they was talking about the whole family thing earlier. It is like a family. They took me in within a day whenever I was in here. I've had anytime I get online, it's the funnest time ever. Being in the UNSC. They anytime you send anybody a request or a party invite or anything, if they can't join, they'll send you a message and let you know. There's a lot of communication that goes on, which makes things a whole lot helpful. And I just want to say I've had the best time of my life, and I'm glad I converted to Halo 4 because this is just amazing what Treckman has put effort into and what he's got going on right here.
Now I'm going to throw that in there. Where did you convert from?
Call of Duty. It's like the shittiest game that God ever made.
Hey,
I had to hear that, and I had to have that on the TROOPcast. I just had to.
If you're a big Call of Duty person, I would strongly recommend playing Halo because there's not many modders, if any, and there's a whole lot better clans and stuff out here. Like the UNSC, which is probably the number one clan because we're great, and we really and truly do have fun every time that we get together. There is not a dull moment in a lobby that you have a UNSC person in there.
That's actually very true.
Yeah, man. Me personally, I have never played any of the Call of Duty franchise games at all. I'm strictly Halo.
You are very lucky, my friend.
Never have, never will.
Well, and I've dabbled in both, and I like Halo better, just personally.
I like them both,
Oh, yeah.
but Halo all the way.
Absolutely.
I gotta agree.
God.
All right, I'm gonna close this out here. Let's go play the fun out of Halo 4.
I hear you, man.
From all of us here at the
let's
Troops of UNSC, we wish you wonderful gaming. Those of you who have joined us, welcome aboard. Those of you who are still looking, join the UNSC today. Come find your place. Come find your home. Come find your team. Fulfill your destiny. Become a Spartan. Great gaming. Have a good night.
Go Risktakers.